This morning, the state's top election officials said, fortunately, threats against poll and election workers have been kept to a minimum, but that monitoring for potential security threats is top of mind heading into Tuesday. And that sentiment is shared by the sheriff of a potential swing county, who says he knows what's at stake when it comes to election safety.
I don't want to be known as Butler. I don't want to be known as Dallas, Texas.
On this Election Day Eve, law enforcement leaders are vowing to do whatever they can to avoid any security issues in the wake of flare-ups in several states 4 years ago.
I want Nash County to be known as a political county where there's safety and concern, and that law enforcement is doing their job with other first-line people out here that's trying to make fair elections.
Nash County Sheriff Keith Stone says his deputies will be doing drive-by checks of polling sites on Election Day, trying to snuff out any problems before they escalate.
Trying to make sure that the community's safe, and a person that goes to exercise their rights can go and do it without being subject to any type of safety concerns.
In Raleigh Monday, the state's top election official, Karen Brinson-Bell, addressing those concerns, but adding she's optimistic.
We know the political climate in our country is tense, but North Carolinians proved throughout the early voting period that they can put that aside.
Bell says threats on poll workers and election workers have been kept to a minimum so far, but they're still on alert, and law enforcement is ready to step in as needed.
Law enforcement cannot be stationed at polling places in North Carolina, but they can be on hand. We've done training with them. They've done training for us.
Bell also reiterated today that preventative measures have been taken at county election offices, such as the installation of panic buttons and added layers of security for folks who don't work in those offices entering those buildings. She also reminded the voting public that intimidating election workers or anyone trying to cast their ballot is a federal crime. We're live in Raleigh. Sean Coffey, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.